All right, let's talk about automation. So automation is extremely useful when you want to have a parameter change over time. By parameter, I mean anything such as volume or how much of a certain effect you want, or panning, for example, so that things don't have to be fixed. So the previous videos we talked about how to change the volume of one particular bit of sound, and that's fine. However, make those changes or happen over time or suddenly, and all it kind of draw different shapes for that. So what we're going to do is we're going to do where it says trim right here. There's a little track envelope automation. When we click on it, it gives us a host of options. Typically, the ones you're going to be using are volume and pan. So we're going to click on volume, and what's going to happen is you'll get a track here, and what that's going to allow us to change is the volume over the course of the sound file. Now, of course, this is regardless of what's happening here. In other words, if the sound file is getting louder because it's just getting louder, so that's just going to get louder. But this is in terms of what's already there, how much volume, how much are we changing the volume. We can change that globally, we can just move that up, or we can change it over time, which is usually what we're most interested in doing. So let's say we take that, we go to that little dot right here, and we drag this down. Now this is not the same as having a track. This is just an envelope track. So if you press shift and you click on a line, you'll get a little dot, and that's going to allow you to change, to draw a little shape. And let's say if I do this, this will now go from no volume gradually up to full, to more, or louder than full volume, actually, to plus 6 dB. Let's see how that sounds.
Lend Uncle Sam a dime to win this war.
Okay, it doesn't sound as clear here, but let's say we do something really funky. Maybe start to do this, draw a whole bunch of dots. I think that's going to be a little clear.
Uncle Sam a dime to win this war, and he'll pay you back with interest when he's won it. The easiest, most convenient way to lend him these dimes is to enroll in the payroll savings plan.
Okay, so this is something you could use, for example, for gradual thing, as well as for, let's say all of a sudden there's a bit of sound you just don't want to hear, so you could do something like this, and just do, or actually the other way around. Let's say this is normal. Go here, and we say we don't want to hear this much, and then here you want to go back in. Okay, let's hear that.
Answer from everyone and lend it to Uncle Sam.
Okay, this is very effective when you do it with panning, for example. So if you have too many things happening here, you have this whole envelope created. You can remove the track from view by going here and just saying hiding envelope. Now it's still going to work. It's just not going to be there. You can bring it back by going to trim here and then going to making it visible. And you can also right-click on the envelope and actually clear the envelope. If I remember where that is, delete points. Oops. You have to select first all the points. Select all points and delete points. There we go. So that's that. Now, if you can have multiple multiple tracks, multiple envelope tracks active at the same time. I could have pan and I can have this together. Now, when you have a lot of tracks, this can be they can really clutter your workspace. So you want to be careful how many you have happening at the same time. So anyway, there's your basic envelope automation.